Today I'm covering my 5 tips to creating an outstanding title for your novel. You may remember from our previous video that I posted my #1 tip is to wait until the end of your novel to title your book officially. And here's why. Step number 1, make a list. Start with any title ideas you currently already have and jot them all down. Don't have any title ideas? Just look to your manuscript and point out the key intriguing words and put them on your list. Write all of those words down, and I mean all of them. Maybe they're reoccurring objects, or maybe they're people or your characters' names. Think of themes, locations, events. Find all those words and combine them in different ways. Try to make a list of at least 10 titles that you like. And yes, I said 10, and that's at a minimum. Step number 2, make sure it's easy to remember. If your title is easy to spell and easy to enunciate, then your reader is more likely to remember it. This is great for word-of-mouth marketing so that later, when someone is on Amazon or on Goodreads, they might think of your book and type it in. And because it was easy to remember, they had no trouble finding it. You could choose a one-word title, or you could choose long titles. So long as it flows and it makes sense and you're using those keywords that your target audience will pick up on and say, hey, ooh, that sounds interesting, let me look at that. Number 3, stick to your genre. Are you writing a comedy, a romance, or maybe a young adult fantasy novel like me? Hinting to your genre is the best way to stand out to your fan base before they even see the cover or read the back of the book synopsis. Evoking your genre will give your readers a hint to what they're getting themselves into before they even touch the book. Your comedy title shouldn't sound depressing, and your zombie horror shouldn't sound like an adult adventure novel. Tip number 4, Google it. The most crucial step of them all. This is exactly why I tell you to write at least 10 titles down. It is very likely that you're going to open Google, type in your favorite novel, and be highly disappointed that your creativity was not as original as you thought it was. Sorry. Keep in mind there are no copyright laws in the USA on title. Sure, you could, in theory, continue to use your favorite title, but if there is already a popular book, TV show, or even a movie out there with that title, I really suggest go ahead and cross it off your list. When someone types that title into Google, that more popular series is gonna pop up first. This process is great because it may even make you create new titles that are even more original, more unique, more creative that you hadn't even thought of in the first place. Step number 5, really, most importantly, after Googling it, love your title. You're going to be marketing this book full stop, which means you're going to be reading it, speaking it, writing it, creating websites for it, creating social media sites for it. Make sure that it's a title that you love repeating and you love hearing it roll off your tongue. If you loathe your title, you're gonna loathe marketing it. I'm Lisa Corries, and those are my tips on titling your fiction book. Hope you have a great day. If you like this video, please hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And go find me on my other social media sites. Instagram, I changed my handle to @LisaCorriesWrites. On Twitter, I'm @LisaCorries, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Bye!